is now starting. Always can be fun and listen on.
Like this, it's 100% how I make my money, and it's really how I get true fulfillment. I am eternally grateful to be able to do what I do. I believe in having super high integrity. I'm very transparent and putting my wish to help people first. There's no secrets with me. I want to be the most genuine and helpful person agents will ever meet, because I truly think that living a life of gratitude, trust, and giving is the way to live. I'm going to tell you, I'm not a Superman. You're going to learn a whole lot about me and about what I do, but I've had a lot of ups and downs. I've lost a lot of money in this business. I've also made some pretty good money. I teach a lot of courses, and it doesn't mean that if you join one of my courses, you're going to make a ton of money. I don't know. In fact, a lot of people lose money. Most people lose money on information courses like this, and for a whole lot of reasons, including not doing the work. But frankly, I'm a professional marketer. My results aren't typical. Neither are results and testimonials all the time. A few people happen to do very well. And again, it's for a variety of reasons. I don't know. But in my courses, I believe in showing you what has worked for me and what may or may not work for you. I just want to give you some really good stuff to try. That being said, I'm very sincere about what I'm going to show you today. My history, I am RE/MAX's former #1 team agent in North Atlanta. I was number 25 in the U.S. for RE/MAX. I was number 36 worldwide before I started my own firms. I think it was about 120,000. I was one of the first recipients of RE/MAX's Diamond Award. That's the highest commission honor ever given to a RE/MAX agent. I was one of the first people to ever get that. I've been in books, magazines, newspapers. Most notably, I was featured in the $1 Billion Agent book. I've been on radio, TV. I was the largest talk radio station in the country, with the biggest advertisers there. I have 1 million listeners. You see me on the screen there with my beautiful wife, Kimberly, and a popular radio host, Jeff Medina, on that channel. By the way, I'm not political whatsoever. That's Sean Hannity. Dave Lineker, you see me on the screen there. He is one of the greatest people ever for real estate. He's the founder of RE/MAX. That's me and him there with my RE/MAX Diamond Award. And I'm also a Forbes real estate council member, have been for many years now, because of my prowess in real estate. So basically, I really don't expect you to care about any of this stuff. I personally don't myself. I just want you to know I'm not some idiot here spewing out a bunch of stuff that I don't know anything about. I've had a lot of experience. I've sold thousands of homes, and I certainly have a lot to teach you. So I'm going to get on to some of the stuff that's going on in the marketplace. And I think it's important for you to understand what's going on, because they certainly don't tell us the whole picture in the news. And it's important, just like last time, that we are on top of this. CoreLogic, they are reporting massive spikes in, excuse me. I'm having problems with the keynote. 1 second, guys. Just bear with me. Never fails. Get back up for you here. Sorry about that. Okay. I'm I'm skipping screens, sorry. Okay, so Black Knight is reporting massive levels of late-stage delinquencies. We actually ended the year last year with 3.43 million deficiencies. 2.15 million of those, that's a 250% spike, by the way. There were 90 plus days late. That number has been actually growing. We're up year over year in total delinquencies by 79%. Now, there's a lot of talk about people being in forbearance and how they're going to come out of forbearance. Everybody's going to be okay. 900,000 people never even went into forbearance or sought any kind of mortgage relief whatsoever. We have, obviously, some states are up 11%, 10%. There's 2.7 million people in forbearance right now. They're anticipating no less than 1.8 million of those, 6% of those people are going to come out without any kind of plan in place whatsoever. They did a survey in August of last year. It showed 100% of markets had a jump in serious delinquencies. 2 million seriously delinquent mortgages are predicted in 2021, and the U.S. Census Bureau is showing that 20% of the people that they surveyed said they were somewhat likely or very likely to be foreclosed on in the next 2 months. So, in essence, the market's an absolute mess, and it's all over the place out there. You can see U.S. government's making some same mistakes it made before. The old housing crash, huge shock in December job losses. Even HUD says, this is one of their old reports, their FHA seriously delinquent portfolio makes the fund vulnerable to adverse macroeconomic shocks, a home affordability slip, California unemployment, they had 11 million initial jobless claims, record foreclosures, home values will change home buying in 2021 for a lot more than a third of forbearance loans haven't even paid since May. Buyers and sellers are substantially more pessimistic. The stock market's in an epic moment. So it's everywhere, and it's a mess. So what I'm going to give you here today, I'm going to give you a leg up, hopefully on other real estate agents, and get you ahead of this disaster before it hits. In my opinion, it's going to be a real mess. I am not only a guy that just advises people, but I'm also the creator of Uncensored REO Secrets and REO Rockstars, and it's, to my knowledge, I don't know any system that has ever sold out faster in history in advising people. Since it's been adopted on a national level. 1, 2, and 3 went very, very fast, and we just opened Uncensored REO Secrets 4.0, and I'm going to give you some of that today, some of the coaching elements from that. And why it's become so popular is, I'm a guy that I spent over $100,000 and many months on the road during the last recession, really learning this, sitting down with banks. Had a lot of connections, fortunately, when it happened. A lot of top agents across the country. So I got to sit down with the banks, top REO agents, it's sitting on the other side of the desk with asset managers and really learning how these systems work. And I'm a bit of a builder. So I took what everybody was doing, all the best systems that I could find, and I tweaked them, I made it better. And that became Uncensored REO Secrets, and that's how I started teaching real estate agents. So why I believe it works so well, why it's been so popular, is not only because of the success that it can bring, but because how quickly it can work for people. As everything, like anything else, you do have to put in work to make it happen. It doesn't just happen overnight. But most importantly, some of this information I'm going to be giving, in fact, all of it that I'm about to give you, it's for implementers, right? It's not going to work if you just learn it. You got to implement it. You got to put it into action. I'm going to give you an opportunity at the end of this to get into some additional training, actually get into the course. And if you're not willing to invest like $97 in yourself, then just go ahead and jump off. I'm in a massively overbooked session. I'm going to have people that are wanting to jump on in the next 10, 15 minutes and can't get on that are implementers. So again, if you're not going to invest $97 for yourself to make this work for you, I would just jump off and let's let some of these other implementers on. That being said, I do want you to grab something to write with right now. Go ahead and get a pen and paper, and you're going to need to start writing. You don't need to copy this next screen. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you who I believe to be the very best firms out there, among the very best firms out there that you'll want to get registered with to get considered for listings. We have massive backlogs of listings on the books from even before the pandemic, and that's only just multiplying. So here's what I'm going to do. I want you to do exactly what I tell you to do. Just follow what I say to do. On the next screen, starting with the next screen, each screen, you're going to see the company's name. And in the middle of the screen, you're going to see a URL written in blue. I want you to write that URL down as Okay, if I got something capitalized, capitalize it. Look, some of these links, you're gonna have a heck of a time finding elsewhere. I've been training people for like 12 years, more than 12 years actually, at a heck of a mastermind group, and we're able to dig stuff up in ways that other people just don't. So you have to get this stuff right exactly as I presented it to you, or it will not work. Even things like case sensitivity. If something is capitalized, capitalize it. Okay, I'm just gonna move right into the firm, so get ready to start writing. First firm is Radiant. Radiant is a very, very important company in this business. They own Green River Capital. They used to operate their REO as Green River Capital. They have rebranded it under the main company name, so they operate under the Radiant name. Radiant also acquired Pyramid Platform at the time they acquired Red Bell Real Estate, right? Real Estate. This was a couple of years ago. We had speculated that they were going to be moving all of their business over to Pyramid Platform, which is shared by, which is used by many different companies and hedge funds. So they did do that. You're going to need to register on their platform. It's https://www.pyramidplatform.com/brokerspx. The way it is, PX is weird, but it is correct. Make sure you get that B and that S and that U capitalized. Broker, sign up. You have to give me just a second to write this down. I'm going to try and keep this at a reasonable pace. It's important you get this information exactly as I have it written here so that it works for you. It's https://www.pyramidplatform.com/broker-signup.aspx. Second link on the screen is Freddie Mac. Radiant is the sole outsourcer to Freddie Mac, huge player in the industry. You will need to register with Freddie first before you sign up for Radiant. You can sign up https://www.homesteps.com/vendor/registration.html. Just a minute to get that written down. https://www.homesteps.com/vendor/registration.html. Okay, moving on. Blackstone, huge private equity firm, buys up lots of properties. They're using SPS as an outsourcing company to sell their firms. SPS is a subsidiary of Credit Suisse, huge bank, specializing. One of the departments is subprime, specializing at $157 billion portfolio. Kind of important probably be on SPS, not only for Blackstone. Here's the contact page, https://www.spservicing.com/static-details/contact us. Get that S, the D, and the C, and the U correct. They utilize Accelerus platform. I'll go fast. I got a lot of stuff to give you here. I'll say on the screen so you can get a copy. But get Accelerus, https://accelerus.com/client logins/DST signup.aspx. Again, get the caps right. Listen, do what I say to do. Just follow what I tell you to do. Make sure you get the capitalization right in DST and ASPX.com. You need to get registered on Accelerus in order to get properties from SPS. Okay, one more time. Accelerus, https. Make sure you get the S. Your site. https://accelerus.com/client logins/DST, all caps, /signup.aspx. Very big, very important company for you next. VRM, Vendor Resource Management, located in Texas. They recently landed the largest VA contract in history, handling all the VA homes. They've got a 10-year deal. You want to register at https://prospects.drmco.com/join.aspx. That's not their only client. They have a multitude of clients. But they're massive FHA loans were a massive default. What I saw was like 16% in default. I'm sure VA is not much better. I don't have their stats, but it's a low income loan typically. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of private advisement, a lot of private coaching here, okay? When you register with BRM, they're going to present you with something called BRMU. It's BRM University. BRM will tell you that it's not necessary for you to take any of their BRM courses in order to qualify to get on their platform. I would highly suggest that you do. It's very cheap. Take one or two of their little courses about how to handle their REOs. In my opinion, I would think it's probably a very good thing to have a conversation with you to say, hey, I've taken your course. I understand what you expect. I'm ready to go. Very cheap, under $100. So it's https://prospects.brmco.com/join.asps. Another big player. This is New Residential. New Residential acquired Shell Point Mortgage Servicing. Shell Point services MTGLQ, which is a subsidiary of Goldman Sachs. They are, I believe, the largest buyer of Fannie Mae non-performing and re-performing loans in the past several years. Billions of dollars in portfolio. Got servicing rights for Fannie and Freddie, Auckland. They got a $43 billion prior BOA MSR portfolio from Nation Star, Citi, PHAs. They're big. We're using two platforms. We're using equator.com. The first one, www.equator.com. Second one, https://pyramidplatform.com. You already have this. Write it down, make sure you've got this correct. Pyramid Platform is a very important platform for you to know right now. These hedge funds and PE groups that I'm going to be mentioning to you, along with others, they use this platform, most of them. It's becoming a very, very popular platform for these kind of properties. We're buying up these properties from places like Fannie and Freddie and putting them out to market. Radiant's done a heck of a job. Here's another one of the big companies. Lone Star Funds, another big PE group. Their subsidiary of Hudson Advisors handles the distribution of their properties. Get this right again. https://www.hudson-advisors.com/contact. You're going to want to reach out to them directly. They don't have an online registration. It's an incredibly, it's a fabulous company. www.hudson-advisors.com/contact. Next. 24 Asset Management. Very, very important player this year and have been in REO. They are Chase Bank's only outsourced bank. 100% of the Chase portfolio right now. Headquartered in Miami, Florida. You're going to register with them at https://www.54sd.com. That is not a typo. It is, I know they're 24, but it is 54SD is the registration platform. Chase, one of the largest servicers in the country. They're kind of a must-have in this business. This is just, again, just follow what I say to do. You register for the course here in just a few minutes. You're going to learn all these strategies that we use to get in with these banks. It's going to meet people at the game here. All right, I just do what I say to do. So make sure you register first here at 54sd.com. Another really big player, ComputerShare. We just rebranded. We've been doing REO with them under Property Solutions. They used to go by ComputerShare. They are now back to go by ComputerShare. It's actually the parent company name. They only underlying property solutions that acquire specialized loan services. Fabulous asset management company. Register HTTPS / www1 -us.computershare.com / register REO. I know it's a long one, but it's second year. I can't stress the importance of getting these URLs exactly right. They're not easy to find all these. Some of these come from HTTPS /www.us.computershare.com /register REO. Right, moving on. Dakota Asset Service. They're located at http://www.dakotaas.com /agent-application. Two big portfolios that they handle. This is a very, very, very good client. DGLQ, which is a Goldman subsidiary. US Bank. Get this was like http://www.dakotaas.com /agent-application. Should have that right now. Okay, I'm gonna move on to credit. Trading Partners. They own Celine Finance. They also acquired Alta Residential Solutions. Both big players on the pyramid platform. That mentioned you how important the pyramid platform is. Get signed up. You're going to contact both of these. You contact the companies independently, directly, Celine and Alta. I can't stress enough the importance of getting on pyramid platform. Big players are on this pyramid platform. 2020, it's going to be, I believe, one of the biggest. Sorry, proven to be. Huge, long time player, Chronos Solutions. You might recognize them if you've been doing REO. It's the old Matt Martin Real Estate Management. We branded the Chronos. They're handling nothing but HUD at the moment. HUD, Need is about to reassign some contracts. This would be a very good company, perhaps to get in touch with. They've been a very long time player and a very solid one. They're http://brokers.olympusams.com /account/broker registration B.R.ASPX. Listen, again, do what I say to do, get this capitalization correct. Account broker registration. Just, if you knew what I was giving you here, you would thank me up and down. Do a lot of research on companies that you can register with that we believe are going to be the best places for people to be turning to. This is a long one. Get it right, please. http://brokers.olympusams.com /account /broker registration.ASPX. By the way, you register for the course here in just a minute. You'll learn what you're supposed to say to these people, how to call these people, how to find the right people to talk to. It's really going to allow you to have a cut line in front of other people who don't understand this. Consolidated Analytics. Consolidated Analytics. Brand new registration at https://www.consolidatedanalytics.com /join-our-real-estate-network. Get it right. Everything again. https://www.consolidatedanalytics.com join-our-real-estate-network. Gigantic player in the business Fannie Mae. You need to be registered on the Procure One portal. You registered with Fannie before and you haven't gotten on the Procure One portal, you need to do that now. It is simply procure1.fanniemae.com. Don't need any HTTP, nothing. Important thing to note about Fannie Mae, obviously they're the largest backer in the GSEs, the government-sponsored entities, loans. They handle a huge percentage of loans across the country. They insure them. There are a lot of lower income loans. There's a lot of defaults on these. They're selling off properties in billions of dollars of big NPL and RPL portfolios to these hedge funds. And we register the course here in just a minute. We'll give you that hedge funds. We'll show you how to contact them. But Fannie is a really important player. You really need to be geared up for them. Again, procure1.fanniemae.com. Okay, I'm going to show you what I call the three-level REO success pyramid. In order to do really well, you need to have a systematic approach to landing and keeping REO clients so you can make real and automated commissions. The first part of the pyramid is targeting. Yeah, I can't tell you how many times I've had thousands of real estate agents. I've advised thousands, literally. And the biggest mistake that people make when they come to me and they say, Mike, I've been going after bank, let's just say bank ABC. I've been after them for like 3 years and I found out they've only got 3 properties in the market. And I just say, wouldn't you rather just gone after and just spend a fraction of that time following what we say to do, targeting these clients and going after people that actually have business in your area. So the first thing you're going to learn to do is you're going to identify and go after only the highest value clients. There's no wasting time on any clients with little or no business assembly. The second part is you got to get noticed. You have to be a recognized name instead of a small dot on the radar. You can't be a minnow in the ocean. You got to be a shark in a pond. There are thousands of agents on these garbage registration lists. They simply register and they wait and they wonder why nothing happens. Nothing does happen because nobody knows who they are. I don't care who they are. You've got to get recognized. And that's one of the first things you're going to learn when you enroll in the course. And ironically, part 3, to me, my opinion, is the easiest part. It's getting preferred. This is where you would position yourself as the obvious expert, where you're going to be creating what I like to call raving fans with REO opportunities, who will repeatedly send you business automatically every month because of the value you've built in the first 2 steps. You've got to establish this in order to make real money or to have any kind of success in REO. And it does take work. We have a roadmap for you to follow. Hopefully you'll have this success. And I do want to stop here. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the course. And so we're going to get to be a bit of a wishful. I am eternally grateful to give back to a business that has been so good to me and my family. I spend all of my time, I spend loads of time, I have a wonderful wife, 2 little boys, 2 little hockey players, the light of my life. And I do my level best to help real estate agents have some success, have a little, I just get what they're looking for here. So I know that all of you committed to get into this course at the very beginning by staying on here. I'm going to tell you that I'd like to limit it to 50 people, and we will stretch it a little bit. I do that, it's not a gimmick, because you're really getting me. You're not going to be handed off to anybody. It's really me interacting with you. It's really me teaching this to you. I know from my numbers, I know within good reason, I know if I take on this many people that I'm able to handle the interaction with X amount of people. So I want you to kind of pre-qualify yourself before you register for the course. Number 1, you need to have commitment. You got to be a full-time agent or broker, right? You can't be playing around. You need to be, let's say, 30 hours a week in your business minimum. Capacity. You need to have the ability to handle a minimum of 15 listings. It doesn't usually happen right away in REO. But when you land a good client, it can happen. And I don't know, right? I mean, you might be somebody that 5 or 10 listings, that's your max. You might be somebody that does 50 listings, and that's like, it's a walk in the park. I don't know. Qualify yourself. Number 3 is very important. You need to be willing to follow step-by-step direction. This has been vetted out in thousands of transactions before you. The process makes a whole lot of sense. It worked really well for me. You can tweak it a little bit to suit your business model, but it literally takes you step by step in what you're supposed to do. Number four, you've got to be willing to actively share your experiences and learn with others. You're getting in with a group of people. We are not going to allow you to, and I'm going to borrow a phrase from Tony Robbins. I don't pretend to be Tony Robbins. He's a very hell of an influencer, in my opinion. But we're not going to let you just sit in the bleachers and watch us. You're going to get on that court and play full out with us. You need to be able to willing to share the good stuff, the bad stuff, which work, doesn't work. That's what we do in our group. And that's how we elevate each other a lot faster than just by throwing a whole bunch of crap on people and saying, hey, learn it. So you've got to be willing to get in there with us and be part of the family, right? And actually be part of our team. So anyway, on with that. Here's what REO Secrets is. If I were to give you private coaching, this would be the exact curriculum that you would get. It is a 30-day, but you're getting it in a group environment, which I think is better because of the group learning. It literally is a 30-day step-by-step process. I'm literally going to say, do this, and when you're done with it, move on and do that. It's a 30-day course. Over 34,000 agents in it. It's got 20 video lessons, 18 bonuses. We got more than 50 Zoom meetings that you'll be able to watch, along with the weekly Zoom meetings you'll participate on. It really is me there on the screen. It really is me walking you through it. It really is me available personally to talk to you, to help you out with anything that you have. Now, I have found that the best way to do this is to kind of just give you all of the lessons right up front and let you work through it at your pace, because it's a 30-day course. If you were to spend a little bit of time every day working on it, of course, if you do more, you can get through it a heck of a lot quicker. So I give you everything right up front so you can start working on it immediately. It really is a 30-day intense immersion course. I can't give you all the details. We'll be here all day. But just to give you an idea, starting up front, you're going to learn how to start finding clients and going after new listings right now. The first thing you learn is how to target these clients who could give you business right now. You're going to learn 5 quick and dirty ways to start going after these listings immediately, and you're going to begin positioning yourself as a preferred REO agent right from day one, even if you have 0 experience. And it's going to take you right into week 2, where you're going to learn now to go after more of the high volume listings, the high volume clients. And that means bigger commissions if you can land them. So you're going to learn those secrets to getting automatic assignments from those raving fans I was talking about. You're also going to learn how to negotiate offers with banks so you get more closed contracts. This is a skill that most agents have no idea how to do. It is not like dealing with the general public. It's very straightforward and a very structured process. I'm going to lay it all out here for you. You're also going to get a backstage pass to my business. I spent all this time on the road. I spent all kinds of money. One thing people will not share with me was exactly how their business ran. I had to hire people, bring people in, reinvent this thing, and I made it better. I was always able to run my business more efficiently than other colleagues that I had who had 2 and 3 times the employees that I did. So you're going to learn how to build a high leverage team. You don't need a team going into this. You can totally do this yourself. But eventually, you're probably going to want to build a high leverage team to help you never work weekends again. You should get some life out of this business as well. That's the beauty of REO. Week 3, okay, this is how you go after listings with less effort. You're going to get a copy of what's called an RFI. It's a request for information. It's a long form resume, multiple pages that some bigger clients are going to want. You're going to be able to just literally take mine, copy it, plug your information, and hand it over to them. This could take you months to complete on your own. I'm going to give you literally a template. Take mine, you'll see exactly what it looks like, plug your information in, send it over. You're also going to learn how to locate the approvers in the business, who can accept you before all these other agents who are just going to register on these lists and wait. I'm going to teach you some specific social media tactics, how to register, how to contact them, how to locate them, and then how to contact them. And yeah, we do marketing in REO. I'm going to give you my swipe and deploy preferred agent marketing that helps me to get preferred. And you're also going to get a copy of my door opening resume. And I call it that because it's opened doors for me that are slammed shut on other agents for years. It's got specific wording, it's structured a certain way, and you don't need to understand every aspect of it. I will walk through it with you, but you can literally just copy it, paste it. By the way, there is no copyright on any of this stuff when you join the program. Week 4, you're going to get my 3-day 10x multiplier that you can use your 5th week in REO. Now, I don't think I need to do this, but I think this is probably a cool thing to do right now. Is to say I don't know you. So I know some of you, but I don't know you, and I don't know if you'll make any money at this, or certainly if you'll 10x anything. You might lose money. Most people do on information programs like this for various reasons, including not doing the work. But I have a pretty darn good idea. If you'll just follow what I say to do, you're probably going to have a pretty good shot at doing a bit better this year. So I'm going to get back to, don't want you to skip ahead to this. I want you to go, you've got to go through sequentially week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and learn how to use this. By the way, you're going to be in a group of people who understand how to do this. You can network together. That's kind of the key to it. You're going to also learn how to have investors lined up to see your listings before you get them. A great way to become a preferred agent. And then you're going to learn the fine-tuning technology. This is the most important part of it for me. I want you to come out of this. I want you to come out of this having a life. So you're going to learn how to cut all the wasteful activities. That includes getting rid of the clients who will run you around for the least amount of money. We're going to focus on dollar productivity stuff. You're going to work on only the stuff that gives you growth, and you're going to have less stress and more free time at the end of it. And I'm also going to give you tons of bonus documents, really everything that you'll possibly need to run a business, every kind of sample spreadsheet that you could use. You're going to get a copy of the registration docs formatted the way that asset managers like to see them, copy and paste, use them, contract instructions, etc. You're also going to participate in our, I skipped ahead here. You're going to participate in the private REO Rockstars Mastermind Networking Society. You'll get this for 30 days. During the time of the course, you're going to get to mastermind with agents all across the country. Share. This is where we share information about clients, good clients, bad clients, where to register, who's hiring, who to contact, private contacts at the companies, you name it. You're going to get this. If you decide to stay after the 30 days, it's $67 a month. I can't imagine you wouldn't stay in for that, but you don't even have to. Look, you have to take it from me. We have people all across the country. You have Californians throwing cups from both. Tremendous platform, incredible resource. I'm blown away step by step. Wow, it really works. Washington, Florida, Texas, California again. What you need to know, very informative and concise. Happy I joined. Mike Meansbury says the ultimate authority, found a home and family, gained all kinds of knowledge. Florida, Georgia, California, I got some California people here. Now confident, how-to instructions, the real deal, love the training. And look, these guys, Rodney, I love this guy. He's an implementer. I'm getting more properties from companies that I never thought I'd get on board with. The program really is that good. He even shared with me a story about sitting down with an exec from one of the largest companies in the REO business. And after having a conversation that I taught him to have, the guy was asking him how he could get him to do business with him. That's a pretty good position to be in. This guy, Rick, he is the ultimate person at making contact using the social media technique that we train on right out of the gate here. I found many different groups over the years. I found the home of rock stars, training far outweighs the minimal cost. I gained so much knowledge. Mike's no nonsense kind of guy, never tries to sell you, etc. Mike created a tremendous platform for agents to stay up to speed, wealth of information. For those wanting to do the work, it's designed an incredible resource for the business. Anthony, I love this guy. My business, both in units sold and gross commissions, has jumped as a result of following Mike's program. Truly the best one out there. Can't imagine where I'd be today without it. Wendy, I'm actively working hedge funds, banks, holding companies, selling their assets, using the tools Mike's gives you can bring them amazing success. It's changing. I can't thank Mike enough for helping me navigate it. This guy here, Michael Brock, one of the very best real estate agents I've ever met in my life. I can show you how he's listed homes in huge numbers. Never thought possible. Numbers I've seen are incredible. There's literally more agents and listings in 1 month than most agents will take on in their entire career. Can't thank these people enough for these testimonials. This guy, Michael, he does incredible things with hedge funds, and that's some of the stuff you'll be learning inside of this program as well too. So look, everything aside, I'm about to pop up the registration screen on the next screen here, and I want to kind of just give you, I guess, some warning and some instruction on how to do this. I want you to do what I tell you to do. Register for the course as soon as it pops up. The URL is going to pop up on the bottom of the screen. It's going to be in yellow. Open a new tab on your browser, open a new browser window, and register for the course. Ask your questions afterwards. Register for the course first. I will come back on and I will answer questions. I'm going to be answering them live in chat. I'm going to be answering questions, even some of the most popular questions were ever asked. I'm going to answer them live too. I mean, I'm going to stay on for an extended session so you get everything answered. So make sure you register for the course first, then ask your questions. Now, I have found I know all of you are committed to get on here, and I want to help everybody. I can't take everybody, obviously, so the best way that I found to do this, the most fair way, is to just pop the URL up on the screen and let everybody kind of have first crack at it all at once. So if you get what I call the wait screen of death, where you try and register and you just get a white screen. That means it has locked out, too many people trying to register, or we have cut it off. I personally can't see the registrations. My team can on the back end, and at a certain point, we may choose to cut it off. And if that and you get the white screen of death, that's what's happened. If you get to the welcome screen, thank you for joining, you'll know you've made it in. Okay, so I think that's fair enough warning. Here it comes. By the way, I'm going to give you, by the way, here it is. It's go to reorocks.com right now and register for the course. Just register now. I will give you our support URL if you have any trouble, our support email address. But right now, just go to REO Rocks, register for the course. You're not going to pay the $21.97. You're going to pay $97. The $21.97 that I teach this privately. You're paying 3 payments of $97. That's it. And I'm going to make this the most brainless decision ever for you. I'm going to give you a 60-day unconditional money back guarantee. If you are unhappy for any reason, you can pick up the phone and call us, shoot us an email, and we will give you 100% of your money back. And I want you to think about this. The course is a 30-day course. You could spend 60 days going over the materials. You could be on the phone with me every day. You could be landing clients. You could be getting commissions. I don't know. You could be whatever you want to do and call me in 60 days and say, Mike, I didn't like it. I want my money back, and I will give it back to you. I'll make it even better. I'm going to make this like a love it or keep it guarantee for free. If you don't absolutely love this, you can literally call me on day 60 or before. Just call me and say, hey, I don't want it. We will give you all the money back. I will let you stay in this course forever. I will let you, and I will even let you reach out to me. You can still talk to me on the phone. You can still email me. You can just use my staff. Anything, any way a normal member would, short of being in the membership group after 30 days. You can stay in this course forever, and I will treat you as if you're a member. That's how bad I want you to look. This stuff, it really is that good. It's so good. I wish I could make you have this, but we both know that that can't happen. Only you know the great stuff you'd be missing out on if you didn't register. And only you know the huge benefits you'll get when you do register for the course. So register for the course. I want you to have this. Look, I truly believe that the reason that this has been so successful is because we really do care. We really want to take you by the hand and literally walk you through every piece of this. We really do care. You're going to find that out the first time that you contact us. The people you'll be talking to are me or my right-hand people in the business who've run my business for more than 10 years. You don't get some funky customer service agent or some outsourced phone call. You get people who know this and really care about you doing well. And I'm going to give you lots of other stuff because I'm going to give you my private REO Black Book. It literally is my little REO Black Book that I carry around in my back pocket. When I get some information on an asset management company or a bank, something going on or a change, I update it here, I put it in my book, and then I add it to the Excel spreadsheet, and that's what you'll get that for life. And it's my own personal list. I believe to be the very best REO banks and asset management companies out there, and lots of links to the private broker and agent registration pages. You literally can reference it, click it, and register on the pages. And I'm going to give that to you as part of your enrollment. You're also going to get 30 days consulting with me. I would charge $2,000 to do that on a private level. You get 30 days of it. When I say consulting with me, you can email me, you can ask me questions on Facebook, you can get on the phone with me. Anything that you want in 30 days. You're also going to get into our mastermind group. This is our private community, and I value this so much. It is such a great interactive group that shares people, and it helps multiply your success. You'll be in this the entire time of the course for 30 days. Then it's $67 a month. You can choose to cancel that. If you don't want to be in it, all you got to do is let us know and say, hey, I don't want to continue in this group. It is no problem. I can't imagine that you would ever want to drop out of this because people charge hundreds and hundreds of dollars a month for something like this. I do it just so I can help as many people as possible. So you're going to get everything. You're going to get Uncensored Audio Secrets 4.0. You're going to get the Black Book. Consulting with me. You're going to get the membership group for the 4 payments. You're not even going to pay the 5 payments of $485. You're going to pay 3 payments of $97. And you get the 60-day guarantee. And I'm telling you, go on want this to be the greatest experience that you've ever had. In fact, even if you were to cancel and keep the course, if you ran into me somewhere and I was talking to an asset manager, I would shake your hand and I would introduce you as one of the very best agents I've ever met because I would know you've taken my stuff. And that confidence is going to be that good for you. So right now, go to reorocks.com, register for the course. I'm going to literally turn around, get on my desktop behind me with two screens. I have so many questions and I want to get to all of them. So this would be a really great time to register for the course. Go to REO Rocks and register for the course. And I'm going to turn around and get to these questions. Wow. Wow. A lot of questions. Okay. Okay, Gina. This is a great question. Can I do this as a real estate agent or do I have to be a broker? Listen, I use the word broker a lot because I am a broker. It's just part of my language. When you hear me say broker, just take it to mean agent. So yeah, the answer is yes. Most companies, I mean, 99% or better will actually allow you to sign up as an agent. They sometimes will allow multiple agents in the office. It all depends on demand. There are certain companies that you'll need to register your broker's information, the GSEs and the government institutions, Fannie, Freddie, HUD, VA, etc. But what you will do is you will upload your broker's information, get them approved, and they can assign you, or in some cases, you can assign yourself as the broker as the agent contact. And that's how you do the business. That's how most people do it. Let's see. Okay, let's see, David. Oh God, this is a really great one. Paraphrasing. I've done tons of BPOs and I've never gotten any listings. Basically what gives. I do not believe in doing BPOs to get listings. I believe in taking you straight to the stuff that actually gets you the business. Look, and I always get a lot of kickback from this. Surely I'll get it here today. Right? You can run around. Yeah, you can make some money doing BPO. But I don't think people really ever calculate the intangibles, the time you spend, right? The gas, the running around, all of that stuff. When you could be out all day doing a few BPOs, getting these little minimal fees, I could be sitting here at my desk contacting asset managers and asking them for the listings on those properties that you value it. It's not the path to getting them. There's companies, look, it's this whole, there are companies out there that will tell you the old pitch. If you get, you do enough BPOs, your name goes across enough people's desks, that they're eventually going to recognize your name and give you business. Can that happen? Yes. Does that happen? Very little. That's old school thinking. You have to be the one going directly after business. But some of these companies don't even have listings to give you. Some of them are purely evaluations. We call it BPO bills. If you do some Googling around and you look, some of these companies don't even pay. It's filed against some of these companies for literally just ripping agents off. And so one of the big things I'm going to do here for you is I'm going to save you a lot of time, a lot of garbage. We're going to help you just shorten the learning curve.